Uh, I don't even know where to begin with this album because it's so much more to me than just an album. It's so much more to me than just a release of music. I have always dreamt of doing this. I have been a young child who was always putting on shows and directing shows and doing all of that stuff, and through life and not being encouraged and not having confidence, I never pursued it, and it really just took a big back burner to everything else. And it wasn't until I was working in Toronto and I was working the two jobs and I didn't have time. And my belief is that, you know, what you give, you get, and so I wasn't being creative at all, and so I wasn't having any creativity because I wasn't doing anything creative. I was working, so then I kept working. And I was talking to someone I worked with, Jay, and who's a comic and a very funny, good guy. And I said, you know, what do you do to be creative and to stay creative? And he told me he wrote journals. And so I thought, okay, I could do that. I could write a journal. That doesn't take a lot of time, and I'll be doing something creative. So that's when I started writing music, because those journals turned into songs, and the songwriter in me was born. Well, I was always there, but just really started to come out. So since that time, a lot of songs have been written, and I truly believe that the life I lived was a very real one so far, and that constituted really real songs. So I'm not so much bitter anymore, but I do believe that, you know, encourage our young people to be what they want to be, no matter what that is, because it resonates with us, and I think at a young age you just understand that more, even somehow. So through a lot of trial and error, through looking for producers, because I don't play anything. I'm not. I've always dreamt of playing the guitar, and I do play a little bit, but I will, once I really stick to it, I will learn and be able to play so much better than I do now. So I needed musicians, and I needed producers, and I needed, you know, people to help me with what I had in my head and turn them into songs, because I write singing, and I write with the melody, and I write with the notes, and I write with the keys, and I just don't know what they are. So I needed people to help me figure that out, and a lot of closed doors, a lot of sures, but no help. And then I found Pete Swan, who is just an amazing musician, super cool guy, and really got my stuff and really turned it into something like I'm just so proud of. So that is how Growing Pains came about. And choosing the songs was difficult because I have so many now, and I'm kind of always worried, like which ones do I pick? Which ones should I pick? Is this the song? Is this the one I should use? How many should I use? But it worked out really well, and Growing Pains just came to me as a song that I never wrote, because the lyrics never came to me, which is very strange. and there's no song on the album that's called Growing Pains, but I titled it that because that's really what these songs are all about. They're about, how growing pains do not stop in life. They're much worse sometimes, emotionally anyway. And, I've been through a lot of growing pains, and I am one that chooses to grow from life as opposed to accept, defeat or loss or struggle or any of those negative things. So I have been through a lot, and I have grown because of it. So that's where that title came from. Growing Pains, indeed. So that is what the album is called, and I really hope that it touches you on some level emotionally, and maybe just helps you through bad stuff or whatever you're going through, knowing that been there, got through it, and again, you have to choose to get through it, because you will get through it.